Good morning. How are you doing today? Is everybody doing good? I hope everybody is doing well. My lipstick from staying so heavy, I wanted to wipe it off. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Yes, it's time for the Start Your Day with a Win workout. Yes, it's time. It is time to do what we have to do. So, how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing great. That's my hope. That's my goal. I would hope that you guys are doing great. We're going to see something really fast. I'm going to see if it'll show me. It doesn't show me. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys. How's it going? How are you guys doing today? Yes, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? I am adding a pinned comment really fast on my other phone because I'm going to be teaching from our um our book, my total body reset. I'm going to be teaching for that today. So I'm just going to add the link. Yes. And I was able to do it. Look at that. Look at me trying to know how to do this, you guys. Remember how I have struggled? Guys, you know I have struggled so bad doing this. Do not judge me. Do not judge me today, people. Yes. Wait a minute. Oh man. I don't know what I. All right, well, we're up here now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. What's up, you guys? Whoa, how are you guys doing this morning? I'm just setting everybody up so that we can be good to go. So you guys can see me. All right, you get to see me over here. And let me just move this. How is everybody doing this morning? Welcome in, welcome in. We are just going to get our little exercise on this morning. Good morning, you guys. Our topic today is going to be sleep. I want us to focus on. I want to make sure that we're doing that. Um, I want to make sure that we're doing that. Focusing on our sleep tips and tricks because it truly makes a difference. It really does. Making sure that we're getting our sleep really makes a difference. And I want to make sure that we are doing that. I'm just sort of moving me around a little bit. I don't know why, but I feel a little crooked. So we're just getting my things set up properly so that I'm not crooked on camera. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Yasmin. Hey, Hannah, how are you? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Is everybody doing good? Yes, that feels a little bit less crooked for me. How are you guys doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. Today's topic for your Start Your Day with the Win workout is going to be about sleep tips. Sleep tips, okay? That's what we're going to be talking about. I have my board right here. You actually can't see it, okay? So we're going to be talking about sleep tips today in case anybody has any sleep tips to share with our audience, okay? So that's one of the things that we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to put on my vest and my little waist trainer and everything, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started today and get started on my treadmill. So how is everybody doing? Any interesting things going on? Any news happening with my team today? Is anything going on with you guys? Feel free to let me know because I'm going to go over I'm going to go over magnesium. I'm going to go over lavender. I'm going to go over blue light. I'm going to go over temperature. Okay. I'm going to go over that today. sleep, okay? And we're going to talk about schedules, okay? I just want to make sure that we are that we're trying to get as much sleep as possible that we should get, like whatever our recommended amount, that we are making sure that we get enough sleep, because sleep is how our body really repairs itself, okay? And so that's going to be our topic for today. And I slept good last night. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with myself. Um, Stress and recovery. All right. So, all right, I got that written down. So I think I'm ready to go pretty much. All right. All right, guys. So I'm putting on my waist trainer. This, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go, but you guys, you all know, if I have crazy people in my lives, I will block them. You guys already know that. Yes. Okay. Well, Samba, good luck with that. Hey, John, how are you today? How's it going, John? How are you hanging on in there? Yes. I did not receive it. Oh my Lord. Oh my goodness, girl. I'll be so busy. I forgot to check the email. Oh my goodness. I know I be sitting up here. I be doing so much content, you guys. All right. So guys, when you're doing your good morning, everybody. When you're doing these little waist trainers or whatever, right? This one's too big, but this is basically what you do. And now some people will put the waist trainer. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Ty. People will put it on their skin. I am grossed out by that. Hey, Princess Zion, I am grossed out by having this thing be really sweaty. I think that's gross. You have your own issues, I have mine. And so I always put mine over my shirt if I'm going to wear it, because the sweat will then go to your shirt. Yes, yes. So good morning, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. No, quiet one. Let me know. I didn't see the email, girl. Let me tell you, I will make sure I see it today. So we should be fine. Although, we have something to celebrate. I'm so glad you guys are here because we have something to celebrate. Yes, good morning. Oh, Princess Zaya said she the same way. Yeah, the sweat to the body, it's so gross. It is so gross. Thank you. So I don't feel like a total crazy person. Um, but we have something to celebrate. We have reached 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. We actually have reached 3,100 overnight. So we now have 3,100 subscribers on YouTube, you guys. So again, thank you for that, because you guys are among that number. And more importantly, like the fact that you guys show up, you guys keep me motivated to keep going. And so that's really, you know what I mean? So I have to always thank my core folks, because you know I tell you, I had 800 when we started. I only had 800 when we started doing this in like August. I had 800 people on YouTube, and now I have 30. It's like 3,100 and something. 3,102, 3,104, something like that. All right. Hey, Magics of Mike, how you doing? All right. Okay. So all right, so we're gonna put that on to help us with our little water here. Now, again, this personal trainer one time told me that these really work to help you, lose weight or whatever. And I don't know, like when I don't know. Um, I don't be knowing. I don't know what I'm gonna say about that. I think it does help sometimes, I guess. All right, y'all. This is my 15-pound weight. Okay. This is my 15-pound weight vest. All right. So you got to put that on. All right. You just snap this thing and that's it. And of course, you guys know I'm standing on a little treadmill. Okay. And so that's how we're going to get started today. I'm going to be teaching from the Total Body Reset Guide, my ebook that I have on sleep, because I want to make sure you all are sharing um some tips about sleeping with our community, and I want to share that as well because sleep is so important. So I know we've talked about sleep before, but I don't know that we did it in such a format that we, people were talking with us about it, and we need to make sure that we have our communication open about sleep. Okay, so I want to do that. Ty says, when my switch was off on the bottom of my treadmill, I was literally going to throw it out. Oh my gosh, so you didn't, so it's not dead. I'm happy for you. Oh man, James said, oh man, what a question, James. You're being heavy this morning. Good morning, good morning. James said, if I had to give one piece of advice to young people, what would it be? Oh my God. Get your education. I think I would tell everybody to get their education. If that was one piece of advice, it would be get, hey, A Marks. I would tell people to get their education. I think that would be my first one. Y'all notice this thing? Why is my treadmill making noise? Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna just adjust my yoga mat. I would tell young people today to get their education. That would be my one. Um if there was one message that I would tell them to get, I would tell them to get their education because a lot of people, like if you listen to like people's comments online or like anything like that, people have a lack of knowledge, so they don't know what they're talking about, but that don't stop them from talking. And when you get education, now obviously you have some people who got some education, know what they're talking about, but they're way fewer than the people who are like just in the backwoods, don't know what's going on. So I would say to young people to get their education. The second thing that I would tell young people is, not that you asked for a second thing, but the second thing that I would tell young people is to believe in themselves. I don't care what nobody tells you. If you are like a young person and you're like, man, I want to build an app, I want to do this, I want to do that, or whatever, there is a reason that you feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a reason that that passion is calling to you, right? And so, too often, people let people tell them what they should and shouldn't do, right? Too often, y'all notice my I fixed my treadmill noise. Um, Too often people will discourage you because they haven't had the experience, right? So whatever you want to do, you'll have somebody like, oh man, why do you want to do that? Oh man, you shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And their only reference point is the fact that they have never done it. That's their biggest reference point, right? Their biggest reference point is like, oh, well, I haven't done it. You have to ignore people like that. And these sometimes could be your parents, it could be your teachers, it could be all that, right? And yes, good morning. Good morning, TT. Thank you, Princess Zion, for liking up the live. But those are the two things that I would say would be to get your education by any means necessary, and also always believe in yourself. That's what I say. And thank you so much, James, for that question this morning. Guys, my I have my information pinned, the LINK and the BIO is pinned on the YT side. So we're going to be teaching from the total body reset guide today. We're going to be talking about sleeping today, but James got us started on good advice. So if I can, just a moment, what is some of the best advice that you guys have ever received? Okay. If you guys have a moment to share that in the chat, what is some of the best advice you have ever received? You know, I think that was such a, thank you, James. Welcome to our group. I appreciate it. What is some of the best advice that you've ever received? Um, I remember wanting to be a writer and telling my parents and telling my mom, and my mom was like, you need to get a regular job. You know what I'm saying? And she basically said that because she did not have really context of, well, how does someone becoming a professional writer, what does that look like? And she didn't want me to experience failure or a lack of success. So that's where sort of that comes from, right? But for me, as a young person who wanted to become a writer, that was a problem because I wanted to be able to be encouraged for my field of choice. And so that would be, like I said, believing in yourself and being willing to roll up your sleeves to find out how being a writer or whatever your job, mine was as a writer or whatever, um, uh, but whatever it is, that's what I would tell people. If anybody else has some advice, what's the best advice you have received? Thank you, Mo Steals and Deals. What a cool name. Thank you. Uh, I think you followed. I think that's what happened. I'm not sure. But thank you, the Mo Steals and Deals. Yes. So we are celebrating today. We have 3,000. We crossed over the 3,000 threshold on YT. We have 3,100 subscribers in our community, and we now have 17,000 followers on the TT side. So that's what we are celebrating this morning. All right. And our topic for today is sleep. And how are you guys? Is everybody in our group? Do you feel like you're getting enough sleep every night? Are you struggling? Because I believe as you get older, it can become a little bit more difficult to get enough sleep. Let me know. Yes, I'm trying to make sure my treadmill, it was quiet. Then it feels like it got a little louder again. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with my treadmill. Let me know, how are you feeling about sleep? Are you getting enough sleep? All right. I want to go over some sleep tips. You guys have questions and you have your advice, please let me know. Include it in the chat. All right. One sleep tip I think I shared with you guys, magnesium. Magnesium is a great supplement. If you are struggling with getting enough sleep at night, magnesium will help you. Okay. I take magnesium glycinate. Okay. So if anybody who is watching right now and you're struggling with your sleep, magnesium glycinate. Okay. I love this one in particular because it does two things. Okay. Yes, Princess Zion. I prefer to take it at night. I prefer to take it at night because it helps with the sleep. But Princess Zion, because I take two tablets this morning, I actually took one this morning, and I'm gonna take one this evening. So I will, switch it up between one in the morning and one in the evening and two at night. Okay. Now, the two things that magnesium do for you is one, it helps calm your nerves and all that so that you sleep. Thank you so much for sending the rose. It helps you make you sleep better, but it also does something to your intestines and help you eliminate waste out of your system. So if you're someone who deals with occasional constipation, things like that, magnesium is your friend. Okay. And I'm talking about, in particular, magnesium glycinate. Now, something like 90%. Thank you so much, Princess. I got a gift this morning, you guys. Thank you so much. I got a gift in a rose and I'm getting some likes. Thank you so much. Uh, so with magnesium, you want to know, hey, listen, something like 90 some percent of all the diseases in the body, they start in the gut. So anything that can help us to get the junk out of our intestines, okay? We want that. We want that, okay? All right, so magnesium is your first tip. Yes, my walk.
Okay, so my walking pad is at the house and I'm at work. I'm walking around the job. Yes, we have somebody who does. Thank you so much. Let me make sure my thing is moving because sometimes it don't move. Yes, let me see. Lord have mercy. Lord, I don't know why it's frozen. All right, the quiet one says, I'm walking my dog, the walking part, but my connection gets frozen in certain spots. Okay. And Princess Zion just said she has her walking pad at the house, but she's walking around the job doing standing knee ups. So I don't know what a standing knee up is. DJ Reese, thank you so much for getting the number two get gifter badge. James, thank you so much for the question. My goodness. Okay. Yeah, so Ty is saying she meant wife beater. She didn't mean wife eater. She's not talking about nobody taking out their wives this morning. Okay. Yes, 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 right. Yes. Hey, Heath. Yes. Sorry about this, guys. I thought it was scrolling. It's not scrolling. I don't know why it does that. They be scared or don't know. Who you talking about? Yes. Yes. What do you guys mean? I was advised recently after event to stay from cancer. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Working need raises. Oh, okay. So maybe like this is something like this. Maybe Princess Zion. All right. Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much. So, okay. A Marks, what did you do? A Mark said that they recently got she recently got some sleep problems fixed, and it's amazing how settled her mind is. I would like to know. Thank you, Princess Zion, and thank you, A Marks. Tell me, and I'll just move the screen up. Tell me what is it that you did? What did you do? Um, okay, quiet one says the best advice I received from my mom, she said, please yourself. I took that to mean not to worry about other opinions. Yes, absolutely. Yes. So A Mark says you're saying, hey, that helps with magnesium is helping with restless leg syndrome. Okay, so that's it's really good. Magnesium is what helps to work your to relax your muscles, right? So I can see because with that restless leg syndrome, I believe your muscles are like twitching. Am I right? I think that's your situation. Yes, yes, know your worth. Ty says yes, yes, yes. Regardless, Ty said know your worth regardless. Absolutely, I want to say that. And Miss V is saying, okay, what the world? I don't know what I must have accidentally hit the off button on my treadmill. Um, Miss sleeping too much can be harmful, but we have to find. Hey, Abfit, thank you for getting the number two gifter bag. We have to find that that sweet spot between getting too much sleep and getting enough sleep because sleep plays a key role in body repair, right? Stress, muscle recovery, healing, right? And so you got a lot of people walking around here doing 3 and 4 hours. Okay. That's not going to help their body recover. Right. So to your point, but like even for me, because you guys, I've had they don't like you to say the D word, depression online, but I've dealt with that. And if I sleep too long, it brings it on. But if I get my right 6, 7 hours, it's just enough. But if I go into 8 or 9, it can be a problem for me. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, but Ty, yes, absolutely. When you sleep, you heal. Oh my gosh, Miss B, you feel like sleeping is a waste of time, girl. Where you been, girl? I love a power nap. Oh my gosh, who else? Listen, y'all. Who else voting for a power nap up in here? Who else voting for a power nap? Cause my God, I love a good power nap, y'all. I love a good power nap, y'all. Yes, Miss V said she feels napping is a waste of time. She gets mad at herself when I take naps. Well, I'm going to tell you, you got to be kind to yourself because when your body is telling you that you need to take a pause for the cause, sometimes you need to take a pause for the cause. And if that's a 15-minute nap, if that's a 30-minute nap, whatever it is,
I know when I'm working in my day and I start feeling like, man, I'm switching from one thing to the next. Sometimes my brain needs a reset. I will go right in my living room and get my blanket and I will lay down for 15 minutes. And I'm not going to beat myself up because when I come up after those 15 minutes, y'all, you want to talk about my brain being sharp. My brain is sharp after them 15 minutes. I'm going to tell you. So just be mindful. Don't beat yourself up and instead listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. You right. You right, Jimmy. Though my grand dog is here. Jimmy, my grand dog is here, and he must have bit through one of his little toys. So I picked up some of his stuff. Yeah, Jimmy said, "Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I generally don't." Yes, yes. So Ty said we were talking about today, guys. We were talking about what was some of the best advice you have ever received. And Ty said some of the best advice she's ever received was to take care of her health. And I read the comment, but I didn't give it context when Quiet One was saying her mom basically said, hey, please yourself. Don't worry about other people. And that is such an excellent, I mean, those are excellent pieces of advice. So if you have any advice that you want to share, please what's some good advice that you've been told over the years? Because my goodness, there is no lack of bad advice. People are always willing to tell you something that makes no sense, which is always my motivation for doing videos. At least let me try, you know, at least let me try. All right, A Marks. All right, yes. Wayne Diamond, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing this morning? I have to keep hopping off of the treadmill to read the comments because they're not going automatically. I tell you guys, every time I think I have figured one thing out of this live experience, y'all know I learned something else that I don't know. So I'm gonna have to hop off and get that. All right, so we're talking about sleep tips today. We talked about magnesium, lavender. You guys, I don't know if you guys like scented candles or if you like baths where you could put lavender Epsom salt, lavender scented Epsom salt, lavender, bubble bath and things like that. Those are excellent tools. Lavender really works. The smelling of the lavender with our olfactory senses, whatever in our nose, it relaxes us. Okay. And so a lot of people who are again, struggling with their sleep. Okay. One of the things that you can do is put some lavender in your bedroom. Okay. Put some yes, so Ty says you're absolutely correct about sleep as one gets older. Sleep is deprived. Beware of this. I have found, to be honest, as I've gotten older, it has been more difficult or whatever. So I literally have to like make sure I'm exercising. I do lavender in my Epsom salt soak at night. I do that as well as magnesium. Those are sort of my go-to. Hey, Miss Twins, Miss Twins. Now, guys, I am teaching today from my total body reset guide, which deals with stress and sleep and healthy eating or what have you. And so if you want the whole guide, go to the LINK and the BIO, and it is pinned in the comments. All right. Yes, Chris Marley, get up and get moving so depression doesn't sink in. Absolutely. That's why, getting up with you guys in the morning is always, yes, good. So Chris is a fan apparently of a 45-minute power nap. A Mark says she can't nap. You guys are so funny. Yes, yes, it's true. It's true. But it's so funny. Yes. Um, yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, you guys. I don't know. It's funny because I get up on, Monday through Friday and I work really, it feels like I'm working long hours. It feels like I'm trying to adjust it so that I'm working shorter hours. Um, but anyway, on the weekend, I want to relax because it's like I get up and I'm just like running Monday through Friday, right? As you all know. And but then on the weekend, if I relax too long, it starts messing with my brain. So I have to get up. I have to get up. You know what I'm saying? So just a thought for you guys as well. You know, keeping that balance where we got to get our rest to recover and to heal, but we can't overdo it because it can set us back. So Amart says, I don't recommend pushing through the urge to nap because, excuse me, you will rewire your brain to where you can't take a nap when you want to. Excuse me, I believe that 100%. And my whole thing is, I will even put a timer on so the nap is like 20 minutes. 20 minutes is generally my sweet spot. But I know for me, say I've been writing scripts for the first 2 hours or 3 hours of the morning, and now I need to start pitching people, or I need to start doing something different. Sometimes my brain needs help switching between the writing energy and the pitching energy, right? And sometimes if I just nap for a few, when I come back up in that 20 minutes, I feel like it's almost a new day. You know what I'm saying? And that helps me a lot. So we've gone over lavender today. We've gone over magnesium. All right. Now, the other thing that I've been very guilty of lately, and that is the blue light. Okay. The blue light is coming from your phones, the blue light is coming from your iPad, the blue light is coming from your television. All right. Okay. So if you are on your phone playing games, on your phone checking your social media, on your phone, when it's time for you to go to bed, then guess what? That can keep you up. Now, most phones have a nighttime, sort of like a nighttime setting, right? So it lessens the amount of blue light that is emitted. Okay. All right. That is something. If you got to be looking at your phone till you close your eyes, you need to have it on the night setting, period. Okay. You got to do that. All right. The blue light is disruptive to our natural circadian rhythms, I believe they call it. Okay. All right. So just a thought. If you're using your phone, just put it away and be like, you know what? Whatever happens, I'll check it tomorrow. The world's not going to end if I don't look at the phone for the hour before I go to bed. Okay? You will find that if you're able to put your phone down, yes, no electronics before 1 hour before bed. Absolutely, A marks, because if you do that, you will find it's something about, they said it's the dopamine. It's the blue light and it's the dopamine. Like, say, if you're looking at, like for me, when I'm looking at my phone, I'm generally looking at, do I need to reply to this comment? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? I'm like going back and forth. And that is like a lot of dopamine hits. Dopamine disrupts your sleeping. Dopamine disrupts your sleep, right? So be mindful of that. The next thing is temperature. A lot of people, I don't know why folks don't realize this, but they're saying that the scientists and the research say you can sleep better when it's cooler, where you're, sleeping. So in the 60s, okay, I dropped my heat down to 65 at night. Okay. I want to say that I've seen some researchers recommend 62. Okay. That means like, so that your temperature, your body temperature is going to, I don't know, come up. I don't know what it's going to do, but you're supposed to be able to sleep more soundly if the temperature around you is lower, right? Now, I know for me, if it's hot, I can't sleep. My body be like, no, it's too hot, right? You need those cooler temperatures, okay? And the other thing that will help you, the other thing that will help you is schedules. Okay. If you try to go to bed at the same time, if you try to go to bed at the same time every day, that will help you. Okay. And so, what do I mean? Like, if you go to bed, and I struggle, and this is the thing. Why do I talk to us about this stuff? I talk to us about this stuff because I struggle with these things. Now, like, I'll say, okay, I want to go to bed at 9:30, right? I'm gonna get into bed at 9:30. I want to be asleep by 10:30. It's so hard for me to do that, right? But now I know now one of the things that does help me consistently, obviously, my magnesium is going to make me go to sleep faster. My lavender is going to make me go to sleep faster. But one of the things that I will do is I'll still want to be working, right? And so I know schedules help me, but I will stay working. So I don't know for you guys if you anybody's like, oh, let me send this last email. Let me look at you know what I mean? Because I'd be so excited to like respond to comments and stuff like that and positive energy, but that's something that I have to cut off. And so I always talk to you guys about the things that have really helped me because I have to use them still because it's easy to fall off the wagon. Oh my gosh, Quiet One, how do you like so Quiet One is sharing that she uses cooling sheets on her bed. Okay. How are you liking? Tell me, say more about that. How are you liking cooling sheets? Share that with us real fast. How are you liking cooling sheets? I would like to know that. Guys, we're just getting our cardio in right now. My name is Yasmin. We come on every Monday through Friday at 8:30. We pick up different topics and we go from there while we're doing our workout. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so A March, you're saying try to get sleep problems fixed before menopause hit because everything gets so much worse. Well, I mean, I received that. But I mean, when you know that you have an issue, you just need to try to get it fixed as soon as possible, period. Because it just gets worse. Everything. You know what I'm saying? I was sort of mad at myself, you guys. You know, I I had fibroids for the longest time, but I just tried to manage them myself. Man, I had them things for like 15 years or something, maybe even 20, I don't know. But I finally, you know, got help with them this year. And I mean, I had been anemic for 10 years. I let them fibroids impact my life way longer than I should have. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, to your point, A Marks, when you realize that you have something and it's just not making you feel good, like whether it's a lack of sleep, like I just share with you guys about my fibroids or whatever, like, oh my God, fix it if you can. Get rid of the situation if you can, because you are not realizing the negative impact that it could be making towards other things. Like in my situation with the fibroids or whatever, they ended up pushing up against my bladder. They ended up pushing up against my appendix. Like them joints was wreaking havoc on my whole inner cavity. My whole inner cavity was like affected. You know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes, as far as how I feel about science and surgeries and things like that, I'm often thinking, well, let me try to do the most that I can for myself for as long as I can. You feel me? And I think that's a respectable, way of life to a certain extent. But then to a certain extent too, you're like, wait, I've been struggling for too long. Thank you, A Marks. You know what I'm saying? So just try to balance.
your desire to take care of it yourself with your need to have it being taken care of. You feel what I'm saying? Like when it gets to the point where it's impacting your life, negatively, you know what I'm saying? You got to do something. You can't just be like, okay, because I'm someone like, you already know, oh, let me see if I can fix this. Oh, let me see. You know what I'm saying? And I carried that thing. And then I feel like I did a great job with it. But at the same time, these last 5 years, it was a lot. It was a lot. Thank you, A Marks. I appreciate that. So just try to, balance, if something is getting in the way, like even with sleep or what have you. Okay. Are you not, what are some little tweaks that you could do? But after you've tried everything, what else is missing? Right? Don't go years without a solution. Okay, that's sort of what I'm saying. Now, another thing that helps me in the sleep space is say I exercise in the morning, right? Like now, but then after dinner, say I walk for even 20 minutes. 20 minutes, even 15 will do it. If I walk in the evening for like 15 or 20 minutes, I'm going to sleep better that night. Okay. So learn the exercise part for your body as well. Meaning that, is there anything that you're doing that you can do where you realize, like, wow, if I walk at night, that might help me to sleep better? Or you feel what I'm saying? Because listen, people tell you if they working hard every day, they'll be having no problem getting to sleep. Right? Now, everybody is not going to be doing manual labor and things like that, but there might be a sweet spot, right? And what I mean by that sweet spot is, oh, if I exercise, if I dance for 15 minutes before I go to bed, it makes me tired. All right. Yes. Yes. Okay. I have 62 degrees on my board. Yes. Ty said 62 degrees is essentially the temperature I'm accustomed to for sleep. Now, 62 to me seems very cold in my mind. But that's what the research told me was 62 degrees. I do 65. Okay. Um, and like I said, if it gets too hot for me, I start having nose sinus issue, sinus infections. My nose gets all crazy. You don't want that. And a lot of people who grew up and it was hot when they were sleeping, they don't realize like it's supposed to be like 62 degrees to get the best sleep. Okay. All right. So today, you guys, I'm teaching from the Total Body Reset Guide. I have the LINK and the BIO, and it is pinned, okay, on my YT side. It's my pinned comment. So we're talking about lavender can help you. Does anybody for body recovery use Epsom salt? Does anybody use Epsom salt? I use lavender infused or lavender scented, whatever you want to call it, Epsom salt at night before bed. Again, relaxes me. Okay. I use the lavender bubble bath. Okay. It again relaxes me. Okay. And so that is something that is somewhat of a simple fix. Okay. Just to see if you like it. All right, you guys, we are getting done with these 30 minutes. I know I had to get off and hop off or whatever, but we are getting it done today. Yes, you guys, we are celebrating. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the night celeb snap. Thank you for the likes, Princess Zion. We are doing good. I think that's 6,000 likes over the TT side. YT, please hit some likes up on the screen for us today so they know that we're doing good content. We are celebrating having reached. Yes, how much is that tool? Yes. Oh, thank you. Hey there. I can't see your name, but this walking pad is in my showcase It's in my showcase. When I purchased this walking pad, it was 109. I have seen this walking pad go on sale during Black Friday for 89. Okay. So that's a $20 difference. Um, so if you can get this, look at for the sales. But I love it in terms of it's light. When I get done with my Monday through Friday workouts, I throw it in the closet. I have no issues with it. Okay. But it is in my showcase. Yes. It makes, oh, it says, and this is the brand that it has on here. AKLUER. I don't know if that's Aklure. I don't know, but that's how you spell it. A is in apple, K is in Ken, L is in love, U is in universal, E is in elephant, R is in Richard. Yes. Yes. Well, Valentine, why walk so much? Walking is really good as a stress reliever. It also is good for your bones. Okay. So just being able to get that walking in, it really helps you out. All right, guys. I stopped, but my watch over here is saying 31. So I feel like I'm pretty close. Yes, I know I accidentally cut it off, but I think I'm gonna move on from our cardio this morning. How is everybody doing today? Yes, we are having a good time. Oh my gosh. Woo! Guys, we are celebrating 3,100. And my lipstick stuff is still stained on my mouth. I have yes, thank you. We're not doing crazy questions today. We're not doing that. I don't feel like it. I'm not in the mood. We're celebrating 31 subscribers on YouTube today and 17,000 followers on TikTok today. So we have just been our community. We're like the train that could. We just keep on chugging. We just keep on chugging on our let me do I have to do my little dance. We have 7,000 likes, okay, over here, almost 8,000 already. You guys know I was doing a dance every time we got 1,000 likes, and we're already on the TT side. We already have almost 7.8 thousand likes. Yes. Yeah. So guys, I don't know if you have been checking out we're going to do our punches, been checking out some of my shorts, some of the videos that I've been doing, but I did an interesting video yesterday. I think it's doing well. The people on TikTok, they like comedy, I've noticed. They get the humorous stuff, but I did a video where my daughter actually shared this story with me, and it was a white woman from Tennessee, a white woman from Tennessee, and her white boyfriend. They didn't say they were married, but they had produced a black child. And of course, people accused the woman of cheating on her boyfriend because, statistically, how can a white woman, how can a white couple essentially, you saw that, A Marks, okay, create a black child, right? Because it's statistically, it's like way, way down. It has to be something like in the ancestors and things like that or whatever. Well, y'all, the internet is undefeated, right? So I wake up this morning and so people are like, that ain't the guy's baby, because I said it wasn't Tyrone's from down the block. Long story short, on my Threads account, somebody was like, it's so and so's baby. Their names are so and so and so and so, and it wasn't the boyfriend's baby. If you put something, so here's the lesson. If you put something up on the internet, yes, celeb snaps, and you're looking for somebody to have the answer, this person was like, listen, it was a whole paragraph, y'all. they had the name of mom and father, the one the alleged father, and then the new father. And the new father, you know, you guys, people. And so that was very interesting. That was interesting to me because you don't hear that. And the woman was saying her ancestral DNA. And so it was just funny. I like to do funny. I told you guys I did stand up before. I like to make some of my videos funny every now and then. And so sometimes people get my humor. And that thing was just funny because I was like, can you imagine, you guys, creating a black child and then blaming it on your ancestors? And that people are like, in your family, like, what ancestors are you talking about? That would be crazy. Wow. Now listen to this. Anouk is up in the welcome, Anouk. I don't know that we've seen you before, but Anouk says 15%, the caucasity of it all, of YT people don't know of their black heritage. Come on now, y'all. They don't know. I believe that. I believe that. You know what, Anouk, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't more than 15%. Okay, and this is what I mean. You're gonna find somebody on the internet that's gonna bring some receipts. Thank you for sharing that. Quiet one. Quiet one said, I knew it wasn't his baby. And they say they took a DNA test before they even left the hospital. Yes, yes. You know what's so funny? Someone said that they feel that um DNA tests should be required before you do the birth certificate. How do you guys feel about that? I don't know. Like, I just feel like that could cause so many problems. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. How are y'all feeling? Am I being soft on that? Like, because I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. It just feels like that's almost like the hospital or the government trying to regulate your personal life. Yes, Anouk, welcome in, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Anouk, we are a fun group of folks. We just be working out, doing our stuff. Yes, we do block people with ridiculous stuff that they're saying. We block that. Yes, yes. Celeb snaps say people be lying too much, unfortunately. But let's ask that question though, chat. Let's answer that question. Do you think before a birth certificate is processed, do you think that they should enforce DNA tests, meaning that if the woman's going to put so and so's name on the DNA on the birth certificate, they should have a DNA test done. How are we feeling about that? There are financial implications to people's names being on the birth certificate. So I would love to know what you guys feel about that. Yes, I love that movie. A Mark said it made me think of the Bernie Mac movie Life. Yes, with Martin Lawrence. That would have been with Martin Lawrence, I believe. Yes, Crazy Dutch. That's not good. You would okay. Oh, yes, I don't. Yeah, okay. Yes, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you so much, Ty. We good. We good. I saw it and got right into it. All right, you guys. I want to do some of these exercises really quick, just to stretch out. It just stretches out because we do our swings, it will stretch us out. And if you don't have a weight, you at work, Princess Zion, you just do this, just stand where or move around where you are and just do this just to open up that crevice, your armpit and everything in your shoulder. You're just trying to open that up a little bit. Okay? You're just opening that up a little bit. Okay? You just opening it up. All right? You're high. Princess eyes that hold it, two bottles of Milo C. That's absolutely right. This is going to open you up. This is going to open us up a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to get our punches. Okay. Yes, yes, okay. All right. It's just very interesting. Hey, so Alexis Augustus, I don't think I've seen you. Are you saying that DNA tests should be required in order to issue the birth certificate? Is that what you're saying? Yes. The quiet one says it made me think about the Cat Williams skit when the woman brings a white child to see him in jail and he says it's his child. Yes, yes. Okay, thank you, A Marks. I'm going to think about that. All right, you guys, this is our aggression part of the day. Anybody get us wrong, we gotta do our little punches and punch them in the head, right? Pretending, we're pretending, you all, we're pretending. All right, okay. Punch, punch, one. Punch, punch, two. Punch, punch, three. Punch, punch, four. Punch, punch, five. Punch, punch, six. Punch, punch, seven. Punch, punch, eight. Punch, punch, nine. Punch, punch, 10. Hey, I don't know. Are you guys there to go outside? Oh yes. Yeah, let me make sure I turn the alarm off for my daughter. It's turned on. Oh, it's not. Okay, yeah. I started on it. Hey, brother. Normally, I was trying to get up like you and motivated. Yes. Hey, brother. All right, sorry about that, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and get our next 10, y'all. All right, punch, punch, 11. Hey, Milo, punch, punch, 12. Punch, punch, 13. My granddog is right here. He's in on an action. Punch, punch, 14. Punch, punch, 15. Punch, punch, 16. Punch, punch, 17. Punch, punch, 18. Punch, punch, 19. Punch, punch, 20. Guys, my arms are like, oh, they feel like logs. Yes. Yes. Okay, you guys, my arms are feeling like logs. Okay, I'm feeling that little tenderness a little bit in there. Okay. Yes, we're gonna keep going. But yeah, it was a great, yes, it was a great video because it gets people talking and it gets people laughing, right? And so I like to try to do like a funny video. Everything isn't funny, but I thought it was funny. Now for that lady and her baby and the dude, like I don't know, probably wasn't funny for them at all. All right. All right. But when my daughter told me about it, she in her group wasn't nobody believing them. Hey, Skate number 2, thank you for getting the number 2 gifter badge. Come on, you guys. Yeah, I know I've been yapping today. Punch, punch, 20. Punch, punch, 21. Punch, punch, 22. Punch, punch, 23. Punch, punch, 24. Punch, punch, 25. Punch, punch, 26. Punch, punch, 27. Punch, punch, 28. Punch, punch, 29. Punch, punch, 30. All right, we're going to do the other side. And make sure we are stretching our arms, okay? We're stretching our arms today. We have 9,000 likes on the TT side. We got 34 likes on the YouTube side. I don't think YouTube people like as much as the TT people. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, you guys. Is it hard to like? Is it hard to like on the YouTube side? Let me know. Let me know. Yes. Let me know. Yes, you guys, let me know. Yes. All right, let's get on our left side. And then also, we are active. We are actually doing something. Yes. Yes. I kicked out whoever that was. CK. Yes. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and punch. Punch, punch. 1. Punch, punch. 2. Punch, punch. 3. Punch, punch. 4. Punch, punch. 5. Punch, punch. 6. Punch, punch. 7. Punch, punch. 8. It's a little bit tender over here still. I wonder if I shouldn't be punching, period. I'm just starting to wonder, you guys. Punch, punch. 9. Because I haven't done anything. Punch, punch. 10. Huh? Why don't you try a different exercise? My daughter's chiming in with some sassiness this morning. Yes. Okay. Punch, punch. 11. Punch, punch. 12. I really like my air punches. Punch, punch. 13. Punch, punch. 14. Punch, punch. 15. I like Cat Williams too. But I also think Cat Williams is such a phenomenal storyteller that I think his creative license, I think some of that stuff he be making up, right? And that's his creative license. And I think he's such a great storyteller that, hey, Monisha, I think that we don't always know the facts from the fiction. You know what I'm saying? So when he's talking about stuff that happened to him in his life, I think he's such a great storyteller that like when he's embellishing, we don't know the embellished parts. Whereas, say someone like a Dave Chappelle is telling it, you kind of know it's still hilarious, but you kind of be like, oh, he made that part up. But Cat, I think you can't tell. I think you'd be like, well, did that really happen to him? You know what I'm saying? Like, did he really run the 40-meter dash in 2 seconds? Like, he was too believable. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, punch, punch. 16, punch, punch. 17, punch, punch. 18, punch, punch. 19, punch, punch. 20, punch, punch. 21, punch, punch. 22, punch, punch. 23, punch, punch. 24, punch, punch. 25. My TikTok side, I have to put their little thing. Punch, punch. 26, punch, punch. 27, punch, punch. 28, punch, punch. 29, punch, punch. 30. Okay, we did it, you guys. All right, let's do these. 1, 2, we're just bringing them up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to keep it moving. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go overhead like we're doing a bench press. 1, slowly. 2, 3, lift those shoulders up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You guys feeling that? All right, we just moving real quickly in between, okay? Let's do 10 more here overhead. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, okay. Let's get our kettlebells in. If you guys have your kettlebell, let's get some kettlebell in. Yes, yes. Oh, I didn't see Chucky. I didn't see Chucky. Oh my goodness. I didn't see that person. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna look at your email, quiet one, as soon as I get off today, okay? So I'll do that. Sorry, you guys, I didn't see it. I have my heavy one. Yeah. Listen, you guys, we all know the more popular that you get, the more trolls you're gonna have. Okay. Trolls are attracted to motion. So that's why we don't get bent out of shape. And I'm sorry I didn't catch it faster. Um, I'm sorry I didn't see it. Yeah, my hair is crazy today. But yes, 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 absolutely. Absolutely. Let me just look. I thought I was doing pretty good. And then I had some crazy people coming, y'all, all of a sudden. Yeah, well, now, you guys know, as now we've gotten to 3,100 subscribers and we keep growing, we're going to get more haters or people like that. So, y'all know it doesn't bother me. Yes. So just know my feelings ain't hurt. All right. All right. We're going to do these. I'm going to be doing these kind of gently and gingerly, you guys. When I got my 15 pound, I got my 15, yes. Hey, yes, exactly. We're going to keep going. 1, 2, come on, you guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're gonna do 10 more. Just gonna shake it off a little bit for myself. Yes, and and also people, it's disappointing, but a lot of times, right? People don't want to see another group of people enjoying themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like people want to try to throw you off your game and all that stuff. And it's just like this community has grown so much across my platforms now. I crossed 3 million yesterday. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Threads, and TikTok. I'm reaching 3.1 million people a month. So when I tell you these people don't bother me, we'll be at 4 million. Come on, let's do it. All right, you guys. So let's get another 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go ahead and get the other 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, you guys, we got 25. We're going to get another 25 in, okay? We're getting another 25 in. Well, absolutely. And I know, like, and I always say this, A Mark said, thank you so much, Monisha. One of the things that I say all the time is that, you know, people are going, if you want to start a business, you want to start doing content, whatever you want to start doing, you're going to have people who come out there with their negative commentary. Do it anyway. Do it anyway. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll have, like your biggest challenge right now is getting over your own self-doubt. Because once you do that, and this is what I love about doing social media, is it really does help you to build your confidence. It helps you to build your confidence because when you continue to grow and you see, oh well, I have more people, commenting, I have more people resonating, I have more people following, you don't care about the negative folks. And what I'm saying is, so now you don't care about the negative folks in your family who got something to say, your friends who got something to say, maybe you're in a relationship with somebody who doesn't support you. And so use these interactions with these trolls as, hey, my handsome grand dog. Hi, my grand dog. Y'all see him? Y'all see him? Y'all see he's so cute. He's so cute. Use these interactions as a way for your own mental strength. Because it's like I block them, y'all know, and I keep on going. All right, y'all, we did 25. Let's see if we can go ahead and do another 25. I'm going to be swinging this thing, little man, okay? 25. 26, 27. He's looking at me like, what are you doing? 28, 29, 30. Come on. 31, 32. Get your hips in it. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, woo, 50. All right. My God, you guys, we got 50 kettlebell swings in today. Yes, it builds confidence. Absolutely. Ty is saying, yes, it's time to go. Practice letting go. That's absolutely right. And, there were people, artists that said, hey, let your haters be your motivators or what have you. And it's just true. The more things that you do, the more things like you have motion in your own life, you are going to have people who come out and try to distract you from your goal. And all the while, there's a lot of envy and there's a lot of jealousy. You feel what I'm saying, you guys? Don't forget to hydrate today. But don't let that impact you. Don't let that, you know what I'm saying? Don't let that stop. Like when I tell you, it doesn't even, I just be on to the next thing. Okay? Because you're going to keep growing regardless, you know what I'm saying? And when people can distract you from your goals, they win, right? And I refuse to give them, they're not going to get no easy one on me. All right, y'all, let's go around the waist real fast with the heavier kettlebell. 1, 2, we're not giving them no easy wins. 4, 5, 6, we're not giving them anything. 7, 8, 9, you should be 10, feeling this in your core. 11, 12, 13, you should be feeling this. 14 in your core. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, we're gonna get to 25, 21, 22. Look how spoiled my granddog is. 23, 24, 25.
Yeah.
He see me doing something, and here he come. Look, he is so spoiled because I play with him. I play with him more than anybody else, I think. Let me just, my daughter's disagreeing. All right, y'all, let's just try to do these real quick. We're gonna do 10 of these. We're gonna do 10 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll be playing with them. That's why. 8, 9, 10. My dad was a fun parent. He always wanted to do something fun. 1, 2. Come on, you guys. We got this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you, A Marks. Thank you for coming. Thank you. We are all winners. Yes, Miss Simmons. Thank you. Yes, we are. And thank you. I'm just going to keep on going and doing my thing. My biggest challenge is thank you. You need a 2-pound ball? Um, my biggest challenge is if something is going good or something going crazy, I want to get me an emotional snack. That's my biggest challenge. It's never a commitment to work out and all that. It's always like, oh my God, am I going to get me some pie? Am I going to get me some? Yeah, he be messing with me because he know I'll run after him in the house. Me and him be getting us some additional exercise. So guys, I'm gonna call that for today, so you guys can get out and do what you have to do. I know we went a little long today, but I love you guys. Um, Thank you so much. Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm down. Like I said, I'm down about 13 and a half pounds. I have not weighed again. I'm going to try to do good. I think my daughter made some collards last night. So when I have like the right vegetable and a good snack, I have some more watermelon. Jeffrey, where you been? Jeffrey, I need a tardy slip. I need an excuse. What's going on, Jeffrey? Yes, everybody have a great day. And guys, remember, I pinned, if you guys are interested in the Total Body Reset, it's my book. It's a guide. It deals with stress. It deals with eating. It deals with sleep. It has 2 other sections in there. Please check it out. The link is pinned in the bio, and somebody already checked it out because it messaged me. All right, so I will see you all next time. Thank you. Hey Sam. Hey Miss V. I love y'all. See y'all. We are 3,100 strong. Forget the haters.